I've been playing the Reiter violin here for a couple of weeks and it's working out really good. I put the pinstripe on here and found the spots where the note's actually right behind the tape there, like right there and right there. So I'm going to measure all these for the record. What I want to do is round off the back of the neck. You can see it's flat right here, and it feels like a corner after a while. I took all the pinstripe off and used strips of duct tape like this and kind of had to go like this, almost like sandpaper to get it off, but pretty much got all the sticky off. It's easier to get it off the fingerboard. I was able to use this lacquer thinner here that indeed cut off some of the sticky residue on there. I'm getting real close. I used this file and went around here. All this took about 3 hours, I guess. I wanted to be real careful not to chew off too much. This is almost round here. I didn't want to take too much meat off, but I'm pretty satisfied with that. And then use a fine file to get in the edges over here and up in there. And filed it on this. And then sanded it off with some 150, a little piece of 150. Then went down to 800 on all these. And then got some steel wool and steel wooled it all in here. I left this part with the original finish, steel wooled that, and I masked off the whole violin here. I got a second coat on here and it looks really good. When I put the stain on there, it just would not get dark enough. I tried this stuff called Gunstock with a blend of golden oak, and it just wouldn't get dark enough. So I don't know what kind of finish that is, if it's like bug lacquer. But yeah, it's originally pretty dark, but anyway, it'll be pretty smooth. This was kind of a hood. So and this was over here. So when I sprayed, I just kind of sprayed in this area so it'll kind of fog around. And I think that worked out. Then I peeled this back and sprayed some of this lacquer on a grocery bag and just kind of went around there. And that worked out, you know, without having to mess with this area in here and this top part. So I use this stuff. It's really good from Home Depot. Watco lacquer. It's got that nitro smell, so it smells like real guitar paint. I got it all back together. Got all the pinstripes on. Redid some of the dots. And on the edge right there where the tape was, that masking tape right here along this edge, there's a very slight edge from the paint, so I just scraped it off with a credit card, edge of a credit card, and a little bit of a fingernail, and it's all smooth. But it turned out good. I guess I should have shaved a little more off. I didn't want to overdo it, but it's better than it was. And there's that rounded part on the heel. That's a lot better. Here's an update on the neck shave. It was still feeling kind of square on the back side over here, so I had to take all the pinstripe off, and I filed it some more on these sides and all the way down to the center there, and then stained it and sprayed it like I did before with the masking, and then put the frets back on with the pinstripe. So it feels pretty good now, going like this. You know, I haven't noticed it being irritating right there playing, so that is a big improvement to the whole deal.